I am fine, fine. Like we have like now it's like the touristic season after COVID, like a hard year. And in fact, we're dealing like with last minute jobs only, just now for tomorrow, tomorrow for after tomorrow,
Yeah,
which in terms of organizing is somehow hard to do it. But anyway, we managed. Everything is going on good, and thanks God, we wish will be like this.
yeah. Actually, I understand. I know this is the season time, and people are traveling, right? So people are coming to Albania. Uh, so,
Yeah,
by the way, I just got to know about the country and I explored about it, and it is very beautiful. I've seen the places, and it is really a must visit place. I think, right?
it's a great country because you have everything here. In 100 kilometers,
Hmm.
you can see mountains more than 2,400 meters high. You
Hmm.
can see valleys, you can see hills, you can see like coasts with a great coast like Riviera, because people they don't know there is a Riviera in Albania,
Hmm.
and it's more than, let's say, it's 400 kilometer of coast, and in some part of the coast it's like without a stop for 20 miles. We
Hmm.
have Adriatic Sea and Ionian Sea, so we have both of these, and the climate is good, it's Mediterranean weather, and it's a great place like to visit in all seasons. So you have something to do here in summer, in spring, in autumn, in winter.
Hmm.
You have the mountains, you have the resorts, you have like guest houses, you have like a historical town, and I think Albania is a little bit authentic from the rest of the Balkans. Albania, Macedonia, and Kosovo. They are still very authentic countries because the culture is like pretty much well preserved right here.
When there was no COVID, right, and when the borders were open, so from where usually people used to come to Albania? I mean, so which
From
country?
everywhere, everywhere. Like we had like the biggest part of the tourists was from always from Italy.
Mhm.
It's like the major part. We have like German tourists a lot. We have like from Scandinavian places a lot, and we have like United States. But the major part is Italy, Germany, France. This is like the highlight.
Okay. I just wanted to know about so you must have seen that there are many Indians coming to Albania nowadays, right? Because Indians who are traveling to Canada, they are looking for a layover. So initially they started with Muscat, Ethiopia, then Belgrade. Now they are coming to Albania. So you must be seeing these type of Indian tourists there around, right?
Oh, I met a guy from India, Nitin, and
Nitin.
Nitin was making for like I check you, I show you in WhatsApp, and he was traveling for the honor of the Gandhi on foot,
Oh
but
wow.
many days, and he came in my town and he told me I want to make like a big this. Okay, I said I call the biggest media of Albania, and they capture him, When after this media take Nitin, every media was giving Nitin in Albania, and he had like a great time in Albania. We have something similar with this from Pakistan. They were going to England, but
Hmm.
they need to go in Albania and after that to England. So we offer this kind of the service, but they had like to stay in big hotels. They were like in a bigger groups, in fact, from Pakistan, and they had to travel to United Kingdom, but it was not allowed because of the COVID.
Yeah.
So they had to enter Albania, then from Albania to go there. So we have a good relation with that agency, so we are working with that,
Yeah.
and it's really fun. It's good.
It
It's
can.
very easy. It's like this is the easiest thing for us. It's very easy. So this is something we like to do it because in fact you don't have like so much work, so you don't need to move the whole logistic drivers and everything. So this is just you can do it by the office, and we have like very good English drivers and English tour leaders that we call, so they can manage all the problems that they will have. So take them from a hotel, go to the COVID test, take them to the airport,
Hmm.
and take them to the restaurant. So they give you support. We give them like a SIM card of Albania, and we learn like he will say only 2 days, in fact, but during these 2 days or 3 days, we make him as easy as possible. So of course we can do it. So and some of them they like to spend these 2 nights not in Tirana but in historical cities. So it's like a kind of a touristy also, not only just for to travel. So we can do it. It's very easy for us. It's the best way to work. It's like you don't need so
Which
much.
city? Which city you told? What is the
We
name of
take
it?
them in Berat, we take them in Kruja and in Durrës because they are very close to the airport. They are like a 1.5 hour drive.
Okay, it is only a 1 hour drive, right?
Yeah, it's a 1 hour 20 minutes drive from Berat. It's 40 minutes from Duros, and it's a 1 hour drive from Kruja.
Okay, and are there any quarantine policies for people who are traveling from outside country? I mean, if Indians are coming, will they have to be in quarantine?
Albania did something good, in fact, the Prime Minister of Albania, because he realized that the economy was going down to Albania, so he don't want it to, he was obligated to make Albania open country to everyone. So it's like nobody cares if you have like a test or something. It's important people are coming. Of course, they respect all the rules in the hotels or hygiene, these stuff. But in the airports, we don't have this. And to make it easier, they put also a PCR test in the airport, which is in 3 hours. So the guests, like from India, for example, they can get the PCR. It just we go 3 hours in advance at the airport, and we do it at the airport. So we don't spend time from the hotel, take PCR and go like this. Maybe it's a bit more expensive, but we can choose the airport one on like another PCR test. So they need the test at 24 hours before departure. Yeah.
Yes, 24 hours before the departure. Yeah. So is it safe to be in Albania for 2 or 3 nights?
Albania is like the most friendly country in the world, and it's not on my opinion, but you can read like the reviews of our tour agency. It's not based never in the quality, but on the people. So if you go in the reviews, you see, okay, this guy is like this guy like this girl was so friendly, was so nice. So if I describe Albania with one word, is hospitality. So this is what is Albania. Like, of course, in terms of the security, is a safe country. So in Albania, we have a law, a very old law, which is called Kanun. Kanun is a law, like somehow problematic for Albanian society, and is in north of Albania. And the Kanun is saying the house belongs to the God and to the guests. So when somebody is coming from out of the country, in Albania, people are ready to help him. It's like maybe we'll have problem with ourselves, but never with someone who is not Albanian. With someone he's not Albanian, he will take double respect. He will not take same respect as I do, but people are ready to help and to show the hospitality and everything. And it's a very safe, like we're a democratic country. Like the police, of course, is like a very, very modern police. And if you see like most of the policemen now, they are like 25 to 28 years old. So the police, they just release and they're asking everybody who finished university, they could make a course and they could go to the police, but in high rank of the police. Okay. So if you go in the statistic in Albania, in the whole history of the tourism, we have like more or less 3 or 4 occasions when people stole tourists, but stealing like something, the wallet. You can lose your wallet, even your home. And if you read like online on the statistic, we don't have a robbery, we don't have like killings or something like for the tourists. Like it's very, very safe in terms of also in the statistic.
That's awesome. That's great. Good to hear that. Okay. One thing, so do you know any place in Albania where we can have Indian food also? I mean, so is it available?
There are like few shops in Tirana that, like Tirana is the capital. So Tirana is a big capital. It's like half of Albania is living there, about 1.5 million. So okay. Albania is 2.5 million in total, and 1.5 million are living in Tirana. In Tirana, I think there are also many Indians that are coming for work, and also in some towns it was like some Indians for mining. I don't know, it's a profession they're mining, because there's been many Indians coming for mining in Albania. Okay. And I think it will be like a food from India in Tirana. We will check soon. There is Chinese food, we know that. There are like Italian food, there are like Mexican food, shops in Tirana. There are no Mexican, but it's like a trend Mexican food. And I think maybe we'll find like Indian food in Tirana. Like we'll check it and I will let you know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a few more questions. So if people are coming from India with 2 baggages per person, okay, because they'll be traveling to Canada from there. So these 2 baggages, if there are 2 people, they will be transferred in a 1 car to hotel, right? So they will have 4 baggages in total. So these 4 baggages will be accommodated in 1 car?
No, it will be not a problem. But If the group will be more than 4 people, we have to bring minivan, you know, like 8-seat minivan. And so if there is a family of 4, if there is a family of 4, it means 8 luggage. We cannot take with a normal car, but we will take a minivan, you know, 8 plus 1. So you will have plenty of space for the luggages. And if there are only 2 people, it's okay. It's not a problem for the luggages. We will choose like big cars, you know, like minivans, like 6 plus 1.
Okay. And what are the dollars? I mean, so say if anyone is having dollars, so will it work in Albania, or only the local currency will work there?
So usually we use the lek. The lek is Albanian currency, and it's very easy to make the calculation because $1 is 100 lek. It's 1 1. So people could get used with it.
Okay.
So $1 is 100 lek. Euro is acceptable, like in restaurants, in bar and cafes, but it's good to have lek, you know. If you go in airport or if you go in hotel, you can pay in lek, in dollar. But usually, if you want to buy, I don't know, cigarette, if you buy a cola or something like small things, you have to use lek. So let's say a meal in Albania, it's about $13, which it means like 1,300 lek, $13.
Okay.
A coffee in Albania, like in the capital, in the center, is $1, you know, and just in the quarter, it could be $0.7.
Okay.
Like the meal I told, if you want to buy like a pizza, it's like $5. You want to buy a sandwich, small sandwich, it's $1.5. One Fanta Cola in the restaurant is $1.5, and in markets is like $0.5. So it's affordable, I think, Albania. And they can use like they exchange some dollars. Maybe for 2 days, I think they will not need no more than $120. You know.
Okay, got your point. So if we'll be sending Indian customers to you, so you will take good care of them, right?
Of course, yes. With like with Indian families, in fact, we had like very good memories. They were like grown up in India. Like one of the families, they had a birthday, and we had like a great fun with them here. We did like a tour going in the wineries, and I was by myself with them. But easygoing people, you know, easygoing. It was not like it was something different for them, but they were ready to accept the difference of Albania from their culture. We had like a good time.
Okay. And have you ever been to India?
No, I never been to India, unfortunately, because my plan was for this year, like the COVID year that we passed. I was working hard before 2 years, and I said, okay, I will go in the September. I'm going to visit Pakistani. So from Pakistani, I thought I could go in India, and I wanted to visit Morocco, like a 2 month trip. And unfortunately, the COVID came, and
Yeah. So COVID, ruined the plans of everyone. So whenever you
my
come to India, just let me know. We should meet, and I'll be a host of yours in India. So I'll make
yes,
you
thank you very much.
roam around the places here.
Thank you very much.
As of now, Indians, whenever someone asks Indian where you want to travel, they will never say Albania because they're not aware of it. So it is very important to make them aware about the country, and only then they'll start traveling there. And when Indians start traveling to any place, that so that the tourism will boost there, because Indians are
Yeah, but it's a boom. Like India is one of the biggest countries of the
yes,
world.
yes.
We saw that Indian could visit Albania. You know, it's a
Yeah,
great place.
exactly. When Indians started visiting Bali, Bali just like boomed as a destination. So there are many destinations like this where Indians started, and now that destination is the biggest destination.
Yeah, maybe you will be the first one, and after that, the charters will fly to Albania, like 5 charters in a day. Who knows that?
Hopefully. Good. So it was a very nice talk with you. Uh, I will be editing this video a bit, okay, and I'll put it on Facebook as I told you. I hope you'll be all right with this, right? You'll be all right with that,
Yes,
right?
it's okay.
It is,
Don't worry, don't worry. It's just I was like a bit tanned by the sun today. Like our job
you
is to be on the sun and
won't
to
believe
walk around.
you won't believe it is almost around 2 a.m. here in India, and my eyes are
Ah,
like
it's 2 p.m. now then.
2 a.m. Yeah, yeah. So
Okay, I'm sorry.
parents are sleeping. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I just found my time and I'm home now. Like all day was very busy day.
I totally understand. After COVID, when we are getting work, we are very happy because there was a time when we didn't have anything to do. So that was a very bad time for us. So
Yeah, yeah. Everywhere I hear in the news for India that they had struggles. In fact, because I am frequently informed about every place of the world because I see the world as my home, not only Albania. We are like citizens of the world. And I
absolutely,
was feeling very sad, when but I hope God will resolve this sooner and will be better. But now I think it's gone COVID and life will start over.
yeah. We hope for that. So I hope we'll be meeting soon. I mean, maybe I'll come to Albania or you'll come to India.
Yeah, come, why not? It's fantastic. Like for holidays, it's a great place also to live. Why not? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot, Yusuf.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.